On an energetic level, I root to Gaia, which we'll actually do at the end. So I'll do the energetic clearing, but please bring in your white dragons, bring in your ancestors, and also saying no to those that are hurting you, but not fighting, not having to give the answers back, don't even respond. Personally in my life, I've got a lot of noise going on and a lot of peace and a lot of love. So it's a real big like catapults of the extremities, and you just sit rooted in your mastery and in your mountain, and just sit and be ancient, and just give information when you feel, and if you don't, just send it into the collective consciousness. But mainly this is about your ascension, your story, your releasing, your healing, and we also need to let others find their way, because we needed to find our way as well. So leave them the seeds, let them find them on their own, and speak to those that are resonating with you, then let those go who are not. And lastly, the third thing I want to chat about is what's happening on a bigger galactic scale. So as I said earlier, there's a 21,000 year cycle coming in when all the planets come into alignment, which has been, part of many ancient texts. And this is literally the end of the dark age and bringing in the golden age, and we're on the bridge of that. And that is the split that many of us have been speaking about. And how that split works is it's all about frequency. So if you're on the frequency of love and you've made peace within self, then you can move into a higher dimension. And if you are staying in fear and staying in lower vibration, then you will stay there. And those beings that are frequencing in that will attach and connect with each other, and those in the higher frequency will find each other. So that's the positive part of it. And then also on the physical part, it's also being prepared to become action the galactic warrior. Make sure you know how to defend self, and also knowing what, choosing your battles. But on the galactic level, it is the Lyrian wars that are being cleared right now, and this is an ancient history that I'll also put on my Facebook that is coming to clear, and also the past life of the age of Aquarius, the Atlantis, where the Lemurians and the Lyrians actually prevented Atlantis from happening because it became too egotistical, and it became exactly what we're dealing now, like totalitarianism. You can see English is difficult for me today, but you get the gist of it, and I'd love to hear more information. But ideally, the Galactic Federation is here. The Lyrians and all of the beings of the higher dimensions are here. We're physical on the planet. We've reincarnated. This is the return of the Crystal Christ consciousness, and the return of the natives. No matter what color creed you are, we're all native to the earth. There's no specifics, and all of us have been through in slavery. All races at some point of the journey have been through slavery, and we come with reincarnation. So I could have been a different race in my past life to what I am now, and I have empathy towards all. So there's no condemning of us going back in history. It's more of like, how can we move forward? So that letting go of history, letting go of all the past, but also healing the past, understanding it, so that you can bring in your timeline of what it is that you want to do now. So on the galactic level, this is really an exciting time. Currently with a group of people that are doing amazing energy work for the planet and for the galactic planet. And what's come in is that there's the guardians of the blue avians, which are the Kachina tribe, and they come from a high dimension, and we've been bringing them through to communicate with us and give us guidance. And ideally, all they said is, you have all the power within you to be exactly what you are, and you need to remember who you are, and you need to decode and detach from those spaces and those old programs and old paradigms, for you to bring in your ancient self, so that you can live in harmony with yourself without the fears and doubts going on within self. So there's really amazing, exciting stuff going on right now. So for those that are tuned in and switched on, well done. And for those that are tuned in and switched on the other frequencies, awesome. Enjoy your awakening. But all of it is lessons, all of it is love, and all of it is necessary to bring us into the awareness of what's needed for the humanity and for the harmony in which we have with the planet. So with that in mind, I'm going to close the video with a beautiful rooting session and a shielding process. And what we do is we breathe it in through your nose, and as you release out your mouth, you root your fears and worries and all the anxiety through your root chakra, through like golden roots into the earth, and connect with her crystal grid and give thanks to Gaia, your mother, and breathe her in. And as you breathe it out, you're going to bring it back up and bring her roots and her crystal grid into your heart center. Breathing in from the heart center. As you breathe it up, send it through the crown and connect with Father Ra. Breathing in from Father Ra. And as you breathe it out, bring it back down and connect in your heart center. Connect the two, Father Ra and Mother Earth, the masculine and feminine, bringing in the triangle of the innocent child, which is you, and breathe that in. And as you breathe it out, perceiving and creating a beautiful shield, of violet flame, unconditional love, of protection around you, and embracing all fears, all doubts, all things that are happening within the world, because if I resist it, it persists, but if I embrace it, it dissolves. And sitting in your Merkaba, in your Star of David, in your lotus flower, in your peace and tranquility, and in neutrality. Gira satyana karawataya, situro satyana, yetere satyana, oto ho kiana satyana. Be safe, be kind, be true, and be you.